My name is Brad Edenfield, and I am a corn, cotton, and peanut farmer in Burke County, Georgia. We farm both individually, my dad and I, and my wife, and then we also have RT Farms Incorporated that we operate under. We incorporated back in the 90s. My dad and my uncle did. I've been blessed to get to work with my family each and every day. At that time, my grandfather, my uncle were still living, and we worked the farm together. And today, like I say, it is my dad, my wife, and then my boys are coming up, and we're looking forward to them having the opportunity to be able to farm with us in the future. In our current environment, some of the challenges that we faced are input costs are higher than they've ever been. Commodity prices are low, and obviously that's a problem when we're spending a lot to grow the crop, but not being able to sell it for as much. Interest rates obviously are higher than they have been in the past. They're still at what I would like to argue are reasonable rates, but they're much higher than we've dealt with in the last 5 years. So, trying to cash flow everything in the current market is definitely a challenge. So for me, one of the most wonderful benefits of being able to farm is that blessing that I have of being able to not only work with my family each and every day, but to be able to build strong bonds with them. I was fortunate as a child to be able to be raised on the farm, and I have some childhood memories of just being almost a toddler in the combine with my dad, and him explaining about what's going on. And then I've been able to form some of those same memories with my children. And then as I got older and really became more active on the farm as a teenager and was able to start working on the farm, it was a wonderful opportunity for me to really be able to start applying some of those things that I had learned even as a child to my own future. And then they gave me the opportunity to be able to go to college. And Dad never wanted me to feel like I was forced to come back to the farm, that it was something that I had to do. Instead, he always made it as it was an opportunity that I had. And I want to be able to provide that same opportunity to the next generation, to my two boys. For me, that's one of the biggest things that I think about each day, is that I want to be able to give them the opportunity to come back to the farm, but make them feel like it's their choice at the same time. I really don't know how anybody farms without faith. Every day that I'm out here, I tell people all the time, I feel like I was called into farming, and I get to see and experience God and the impact that He has on our world each and every day in a way that I know I didn't feel when I was in an office every day in college and all. And so I know for me, getting to be able to just see the wonderful world that He's created and be able to not only have that opportunity to see that, but the freedom to be able to break away from work when I want to do things in my church or with my family. So, farming has a tremendous amount of responsibility and obligation that comes to it. I mean, as being a farmer, but at the same time, there's a freedom that you can't really explain either. And being your own boss and being able to just come out here and do the Lord's work each and every day.